the 1995 Source Awards, man. You wasn't there, but just tell me, what was your reaction when you seen that? When Suge Knight got on stage and made the comments he made about Puffy and all that. Then Snoop, he got on stage and he was like, "The East Coast, they don't love us" and all that. What was your reaction when you seen all that?
Well, I want to say two things. One, I knew from that point on, oh yeah, it was on. It would never be the same. And I say that because, two, I think this whole time, those words never got used. But for the first time, you heard the East, West. We finally heard it. And I said, oh, yo, this is bad. Because, oh, snap, they just made that the focus. So, oh, man. And it made me worry, too, about traveling. Because I was going back and forth to LA at the time, too. I worked with um, the alcoholics. I've done remixes for with MC8. I've done work on the West Coast. I've worked with the alcoholics. I've MC8. I work with Lady of Rage on death row. Okay. Um, Several artists. I was going back and forth. Dr. Dre, he had just started Aftermath. And I came over here and had meetings and played stuff for him. He didn't end up using it, just like a lot of the other stuff that he puts away and he didn't use it, but it made me be concerned about my comings and goings. At that point, we all had to be concerned. Like, is it safe? Only thing you could do, is just move in prayer, act accordingly. You know, me myself, I never ever personified gangster or anything like that. You know what I mean? I carry myself well. So, and I've always been about business. So I'm like, if you have something to do, let's go do that, and then just go back home. That's it. Whatever seemed to be the focus right now, like, don't get involved with that. Don't get in the middle of that. I always treat everybody the same. You know what I mean? Because I want everybody to treat me the same. You got something going on, that's your thing, whatever. But me, myself, I'm here for what I came to do, what you called me to do. That's it. That's all it's ever been about.
What was your reaction, man, when Tupac got bailed out of prison and joined Death Row? How do you feel about people that say him signing with Suge Knight was a bad decision?
Well, look, this is the man that got him out of jail, provided him with a spot when he got out to record and to get back to life. At the time, I probably would have took that advantage too. It's better than sitting up in jail. You know what I mean? It gave him an opportunity to get back to making albums. What's the first one? The All Eyes on Me. Come on, man, that's a classic, man. At that time, that man, or in Pac's opinion, felt like this is right. This is the right thing for me to do. He got platinum albums out of that, and then it was time after that to make more albums. But it didn't happen. We ended up getting the posthumous albums. I can't say. You know what? I don't want to say what would have been good for him or whatever. That man at that time, he chose his route. Like I said, that was his ticket to getting out of jail. So I probably would have won too. Get me out of here. Know what I mean? Yeah.
You made a comment earlier about the power of the tongue and how you didn't like how Tupac and Biggie was speaking about death so much in their music. Do you think they both brought death upon themselves by speaking on it so much in their music?
Somewhat. Yeah. 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 They're the lyricists. They're the ones who writing their lyrics, It's not up to me to censor them or stop them if that's what they want to say. I did have conversations with Big about certain things, though. I was like, yo, just be careful with, some of the stuff you're saying. In particular, that ending line in the first verse in Ready to Die, when he said, fuck the world, fuck my moms and my girl. My life is played out like a Jerry curl. I'm ready to die. And then he came out the booth. He came out the booth and he came back into the control room. I said, yo, you just said fuck your moms, right? He's like, yeah. He's like, yo, it's just how I'm feeling, Mo. I got a lot of stress. My girl about to have a baby, you know what I'm saying? My mom, she got cancer on her breast. You know what I'm saying? It's tough out there on that street. Puff want me to do this label thing. If this shit don't work out, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm like, okay. I say, yo, just watch some of the things you're saying. What can you do? Artist is artist. You know what I mean? You either choose to work with them or not.